For me, I feel the role of the teacher in supporting learning, improving planning and practice, upholding professional expectations, and collaboratively advancing the profession. The teacher has to hold themselves to a degree in which they are professional while making sure that they take into consideration the students' learning needs, the students' learning style, and making sure that they hold themselves accountable when it comes to responding to the students, reacting to the students in regards to their education. The professional disposition of learners that I currently possess myself, I feel like I'm a very I believe that all students can learn and should, and I do set realistic expectations for student success. I'm not going to try and make the student do something that I know is far beyond their reach, being that I've already assessed them and I know their learning style and how the students learn. I'm not going to make my assignment something that's not realistic in regards to setting goals and having my students complete assignments. The assignment will be geared to make sure that it's going to meet the needs of the student at the time. And I also feel like when it comes to being sensitive to individual learning and social needs, I am able to make sure that my students feel welcomed when they come into the classroom in regards to the environment, being able to collaborate with my students, learning from my students as well as my students learning from me, modeling integrity through my words and actions, making sure that what I'm saying lines up with what I'm doing. I don't expect the students to do something that I myself wouldn't do in regards to being respectful, being responsible. If I expect that from my students, that's the same thing that I'm going to model for my students. Another disposition that I feel that I value and that I portray myself is being able to exercise sound judgment and ethical behavior. My decisions aren't made based on whether or not I like the child, but my decisions are made based on what is right and what is wrong at that time for that situation. Every situation is different and every situation deserves a little bit more attention in my perspective. So depending on how it is and what it is, my ethical decision and my sound judgment is based on that, not just the student themselves, but the situation at hand.